send the tight end in motion. RPO complete. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease, he gets to the 39?
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Out wide left, it's Warren. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Out wide right, it's Warren.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wide receiver. Hand it to the back. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking to throw, it's Sanchez. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Quick give. Pass to 6. Lowers those pads. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, North Carolina! He ran through 2 men on his way to the end zone. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like that.
And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Powers through the defender. This rivalry runs really deep, guys. It's the 3rd most played in the FBS.
That's crazy, Reese. It's just crazy to think about all the rivalries across college football. And I love the orange and blue and the baby blue in this showdown every year.
They've been playing since 1892, man. That's a long time, and that's something that I think fans, players, and coaches are aware of. This game is very special.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. They're testing the right side here. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Oh, he can. To the air, it's Sanchez. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Fresh center down's going to the air. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well,
Inside 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Dangerous throw on that one.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Sanchez. He's going for it all. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly.
And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash. A 59-yard try coming. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
He's got 98 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. To the ground, he's got it again. Spins away from the defender. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rival. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Handoff to the lone back. Oh, what a cut! Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Caught in the backfield. It's Manning. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air. It's Sanchez. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Keeps it on the ground. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Wide receiver going in motion. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Rid of it on the RPO. Runs through the tackle. Virginia will call its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Right side, it's Manning. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their 2nd. They'll have 1 left. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Oh, and he knocks it out of the way, and he's running free. Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Scanning the field, it's Sanchez. Fires to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Nice move to keep running. He's got enough for the first down. A safe play, but get him outside in space, and they'll wrap up the victory with that one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the RPO got him. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tar Heels! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. The Tar Heels putting their foot down as they start to pull away from the Cavs.
North Carolina raising up, meeting the...
The latest chapter of the South's oldest rivalry in the books, and it is North Carolina who takes home the win over Virginia. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.